not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I made him mad. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take the G-pad. Watching do it. We survived outside, all from the music. What? They like, what he on? This the Alpha and Omega. Welcome home. This is not a song.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
After hundreds of battles throughout the season, we finally determine a champion tonight. As EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings you the biggest game of them all, the Super Bowl. Up next, one team's name will join NFL immortality at the end of tonight's battle between the Baltimore Ravens and the Green Bay Packers. Kate Scott and Brock Heward, happy to have you with us. And this an unusual spot to be, Brock. Both teams here, well, they have fought and earned their way to this one. Yet this still looks like could be one of the more lopsided Super Bowl matchups that we have seen in our time in the NFL.
It looks that way on paper, but we know, we've watched it through the centuries, why we know that upsets happen in this moment. Broadway Joe's guarantee and the Jets win. It's just the third Super Bowl. David Tyree's helmet catch as those Giants shock the Patriots to their perfection. And that lesser-known Tom Brady, yeah, they too got past the greatest show on turf. This moment, underdogs emerge.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Shotgun now for Love. Quick slant taken in by Dobbs. He gets it up to the 35, but this is short. 3rd down coming up.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Here we go. Goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches. On the sneak, it's Low. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. If we've got a tough QB who wants to put it on his shoulders, he's signing for it.
And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward.
2nd down now. They need 7.
Set, ready. 38. Ready.
Shotgun give now to Jacob. And that's good for a few. It brings up 3rd down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Here we go. Set.
Love on 3rd and short. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Well, we all know this is a player who's proven that he can weather an early setback and soldier on. That's going to be tested again after his first series ends in an interception.
Yeah, that's right, Kate. You don't get mentioned as one of the league's better passers if you can't shake off an early turnover. Now, his defense got to pick him up.
So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
Kate, this is one of those moments that I so wish we had those thought bubbles, that we could see and hear every thought going through his mind as he runs on the field on this Super Bowl Sunday. I'm sure there's some anxiety. I'm sure there's a little bit of nervousness. But I know when that ball gets snapped in his hands, this guy is ready for this moment because he's proved it all season long.
Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1. Lamar off to play fake. That's the rookie from Texas hauling it in. He's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. 7 yards on that pickup. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Pistol snap to Jackson. Throws it at the 7. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
From the red zone on 1st. Rolling left, buying some time. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throwaway.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, Henry. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive. Try to stick them with the loss and make a difficult 4th down decision.
Jackson has it, 3rd and goal. To the edge of the end zone. Oh, it's incomplete. Okay, already a big decision to make on your opening drive, Brock. Is this 4-down territory, or do you take the field goal and be happy to start off with some points?
Well, remember, Kate, I think we're going to see this all year long. This new kickoff rule is real. You know, that ball now coming out to the 35-yard line, it affects the data and the decision-making. You're going to see more and more teams be aggressive, and I would be.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25. Coach Matt LaFleur ushering his Packers offense back to the field. And it was a situation they prepared for, no doubt, Brock, but hoped that they wouldn't see. They're down early in the biggest game of the year.
Hey, listen, nobody said winning championships was easy. This is an early test of whether they've got the resiliency to win it all. And we know this. When that final second ticks off, most Super Bowl champions, they've been the most resilient players, too.
Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Hut. Smith, red.
Going run again with Jacobs. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Love out of the shotgun. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll give the Packers the first.
That's good for a Packers first down. 1st and 10.
From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. They're cobbled together a yard there. Brought down by Teddy Buchanan.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Love from the gun. Gets him on a quick hitter. And he stopped cold at the spot. He paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
That's a Super Bowl caliber stop right there as they finish that play off behind the line.
A good RPO play, it takes a lot of timing. Proper decision-making from a calm, cool, collected offense. Well, that one didn't have any of it.
Offense to the line for second down.
Down.
Throwing, it's Love. Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Short pass brought in. And he goes down a little short of the 40.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Let's go now.
Once more, it's Love. Guys, man, it's golden. And they get this down to the 28. They stun this defense. They pick up 14 on fourth, and they pick up the first down, too.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
A give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. So that'll do it for the opening quarter of Super Bowl 61. Just 3-0 is our score. We'll get you back to Atlanta after this. Three more quarters to go. We're back for the second frame here of Super Bowl 61. They're advancing it well as they face second down. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Call it 1 yard there. So consecutive 1 yard runs brings up 3rd and 8.
You know, some positive yardage there, Kate, but just as important, they're mixing up their play calling. And they could very well be setting up the defense for a big play later.
Throwing his Love on 3rd. Now right by Golden. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
This is Henry on 2nd. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Free play here. Let's see what he does. Bails out of the pocket quick. Has his man. It's cut by Andrews. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. So they'll decline this and take the results. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Running it after the penalty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Cage, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Now Jackson off the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. And they don't get any help on this second down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain. Now, it looks like one of the Ravens is having some trouble out there and is in need of some assistance. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He lofts it deep right side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. That force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Brings it in at the 12. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Green Bay offense about to get started once more. They liked how that drive was going, but the ending, the turnover on downs, yeah, that's something they'll try to rewrite on this series.
Check white.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Opposite. Green.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Let's go now. Hut.
They stick with Jacobs. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. The Ravens bringing out an extra defensive back on this 3rd down play. Love looking to pass. He's got it complete to Reed. And this is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
1st and 10 as the 45.
Jacobs running behind center. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock him backwards.
No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Come on, set. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. Well, right side, and Dobbs has it. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Will Lutz on to attempt the field goal. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And we're all tied up now in the 1st half. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return coming from the 6. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. Now the Ravens all set for another possession. And they're playing with a chance to take the lead right here. Get a nice little cushion in what has been an otherwise really close game.
Yeah, and really the mindset, Kate, is this has got to be the drive. When you break the huddle, you look at each other and say, right now, these are the moments that tilt the game in our favor. Because you know if you don't get it done, you've given your opponent that opportunity.
And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Finds him over the middle. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. They're all set now, 1st and 10.
And the Ravens first down.
Come on!
This is Cox going right back to Andrews. And he managed what he can up to the 48. Nate Hobbs in on that stop. Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Inglewood and Super Bowl 61 coming up. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. They'll pitch it to Henry. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. Offense to the line. 2nd down. Lamar now from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. 3rd down, they need 7. Lamar throwing again. Back to Flowers they go. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. 1st and 10 from the 43. From the gun, a run for Henry. This run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Oh, we changed it.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. This one's knocked away, so that's incomplete. And now we've got a flag down. This may be against the offense as well. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. They'll take 2nd down behind the sticks now after that holding call. From the gun, Jackson. Escapes the pocket. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Jackson now, 3rd and long. Chased out to his right. He's making a bid for it. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's going to be a Baltimore first. New set of downs for him from the 31. First down, here's Lamar. On the move, headed right. He just throws this one away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Throwing again is Lamar. Caught by Flowers. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Now we're going to have have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Jackson now on third. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play.
Roughing the passer, defense.
Well, he had a chance to pull up and avoid the hit, Brock, but we knew the outcome from the moment he decided not to and made contact. That flag came out. Never a good time to rough the passer, Brock, but third down, that hurts even more. Gives him the first. Working inside the red zone. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
Again, it's Jackson to the air. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take the lead just before halftime. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half.
Let's go now.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but someone would love for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
At the 49-yard line.
He'll throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. So they send him out for a field goal, and they don't get much longer than this. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So we've reached the half here in the Super Bowl, and we know our pal Scott Hansen has been watching intently. He's got our halftime report. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
All right, Scott, thanks so much. We are back, and this one's shaping up to be an exciting one. Very close game, Brock, as we start our third quarter. Well, we all enjoyed that halftime show, right, Brock? These guys were strategizing how to win that Lombardi. We're back underway in the Super Bowl. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Baltimore offense to begin quarter number 3. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
Buying some time right. He can run it. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. On first down, Jackson. He's trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. He's got it inside the 25. Even 38 on that one. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Henry running to the left. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. All right, here we go. Second down.
Brings up second and 11 at the Packers' 21-yard line.
Jackson to throw it. Andrews has it, working the middle. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play. Offense headed to the line, just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. He's on up here for Lamar. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
Some tough running from the leader of the offense right there. Didn't have a ton of room, but he made it work well enough to move those chains.
This time he's looking to throw. And he scores. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens grow the lead coming out of halftime. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Return starts at the 3. This makes it up to the 25. Coach Matt LaFleur ushering his Packers offense back to the field. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
To the air with Love. Short pass brought in. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll give the Packers the first. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Running on first here with Jacobs. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
I think this is the part where they run away, Kate. Hasn't run away from that monster. He's just too strong a presence to try to block them inside, and that time, it cost him some yards.
Love out of the shotgun. Hits him on the in route. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
On the handoff, here's Jacob. He is down to the 30-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Throwing, it's Love. That's Reed on a slant. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They gain 11 on that play. And it'll give the Packers the first.
Here we go.
Play fake, it's Love. And he will have them a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers start the second half with some needed points.
10 seconds. Here we go.
Love's going to throw for 2. And they get the 2-point conversion. He's in the lead, only a field goal now. Critical 2-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A 3-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there. Get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
The Ravens send Zay Flowers ready for another look on offense. The touchdown dropped this back to a one-possession game, so they're hoping to get some breathing room right back here. The drive begins with Henry. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8, second down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. As for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Zone read, they'll hand off to Henry. And He's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Here we go, third and less than a yard.
A gain of 2 brings up third and less than a yard.
Running once more with Henry. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Give him 5 on the play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Throwing now on first down. It's Jackson. Buys time, rolling right. And he just tucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Second down, Jackson to pass. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
Third and long, they're going to throw. Finding Flowers. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for Ravens first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Sit up! Ready! Finish it up! Sit up!
Out of the gun, Henry. And they're going to have first and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Ready! Sit up! Ready!
From the red zone on first. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it's step one towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up.
It's second down and goal.
Ready!
Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Completed over the middle. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. That'll do it for 3 quarters here in Super Bowl 61. Just one final act to go in our season. The Ravens out in front with the ball. A third title within their reach. This is a pivotal moment on the game's biggest stage, Brock. It's third and goal. Lamar now from the gun. And it's incomplete on third and goal.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Kicked well, and this is good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. Now here comes the Green Bay offense. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series.
Check White.
And out to Jacobs to start the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Let's go now.
Love from the gun. Finds the in route complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Throwing his love on third. He completes it in traffic. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. So they'll let the play stand, decline the penalty, and that's going to bring up fourth down. The Packers send out their punting unit. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. And now Baltimore returning its offense to the field of play. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
Well, more often than not, it's a passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
This is Henry on second. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Find me an offense that won't take that type of result every snap. Good execution, a quality gain, and it will move the sticks.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
It's hot! It's hot! It's hot!
Give right up the gut to him. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
What are you? What are you? That's what?
Shotgun snap to Jackson. It is caught left side. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's going to be a Baltimore first. From the gun, Jackson. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on second down.
Terrific zone coverage. Wallpaper sideline to sideline. QB's got 2 options. Wait for a hole to open or tuck it to run. He chose the former, but the pass rush showed up before any throwing lane did.
Rough start to this set of downs. Now 14 to go on second. Trying to throw this from the gun. Forced out to his right. Now here he goes. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB. And it gave him just enough room to run.
He's back to throw. So this one on the defense.
Pass interference. Defense.
So pass interference. A shot to the end zone, and now they're going to be set up on the goal line with a great chance to get the touchdown anyway. Defense, no doubt, still recovering from that interference call, Brock, but they've got to buckle down here. It's 1st and goal. Running it after the penalty. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Ravens stretch it to a 2-score game in the 4th. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Packers ready to run their offense back out there. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1.
Set, ready,
pushing the tight end over. On 1st and 10, here's Love. This is Reed working the right side. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field.
Roughing the passer. Defense.
Always a point of emphasis, right? Protecting the quarterbacks, and that play is going to draw the flag every time. Roughing the passer on that last play, and that's always going to lead to an automatic 1st down.
ready, ready.
Shotgun now for Love. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't make the hook up with Matthew Golden. And it sets up 2nd down.
Set, hut. Black 40. Hut.
Back to the air. Love. The right side, and Dobbs has it. And he's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
Third down.
Hut.
Love now to throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. He goes down. He goes to the hurry up here.
A loss of 8 yards. Another 3 and out.
Desperation time here. Ooh, puts him on with this one, right side. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Now here he goes on the boot. He rolls to his right. And the Packers are all over it. He goes down. Now we get another stoppage here. Just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout. $12 to go now on 2nd down after the sack. Trying down the middle with Henry. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Packers side of the field. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
A 3-yard gain on the play.
Another run for Henry. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Baltimore lined up in punt formation. Jordan Stout's the one to send it away. Now this is a beauty of a kick. Gets headed out of bounds, no chance at a return or a touchback. They're going to mark it out at the 6. Out now runs the Packer offense. And their boldness, well, we've seen it pay off in the past, Brock, just not on their last drive. They got turned away on 4th down.
Yeah, and I think the play caller, honestly, Kate, takes more responsibility.
Big gain downfield. And a big gain reaches midfield.
It's a pickup of 44 yards. That's good for a Packers 1st down. 1st and 10.
Love now on 1st and 10. him on the quick hitter. And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory. The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Love out of the shotgun. You know, it's great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. Looking to throw it. Has his man. It stops. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
It's a gain of 8. And the Packers first down.
And they get up there and clock the ball. A little over 50 seconds now remaining. We're approaching 50 seconds to play. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Love. Oh, he got free. Did not like what he was seeing, bro. So he's just going to hurl this one away.
That was pretty cool right there. I mean, that is an underrated effort on that play from his target, hustling and bustling his way to make sure he was in the neighborhood of that throw. So the Zebras, they couldn't penalize the throwaway.
Jump-off caught by his back. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Finally. Some justice for the quarterbacks. They're so rarely protected in today's game, Brock. The refs saw roughing the passer, and his side gets a first down plus some yardage.
You take it down a notch, all right? You haven't been hit by the guys in this league, and you got to protect these poor, fragile quarterbacks. In this case, move the sticks as well.
A gain of 2.
Once more, it's Love. Brought in by his back. It's Jacobs. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
Throwing now. Looking for... Love fumbled it. And this is picked up by the Ravens. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. The design run. Jackson keeping it. It's the Baltimore Ravens are once again Super Bowl champions. And I think it's still sinking in at different points for each player, Brock. Look at these shots. These guys have reached the crowning achievement for anyone who steps foot onto the gridiron as kids. Champions now. Every one of them.
And it is something, Kate, they can never, ever have taken from them. I think you and I have come across many Super Bowl champions in both this game and champs in other sports, right?
Yeah,
and hear the same message. This is something that was so hard to achieve, and it's something that nobody, not time, will ever take from them. What a moment.
Commissioner Roger Goodell on hand to present the Lombardi Trophy to the Baltimore Ravens, the champions of Super Bowl 61. And all the work, the long hours, the sacrifices pay off in the end as they raise that Lombardi Trophy. We've been able to join them every step of the way on this journey to the top. So for our incredible crew, my partner here in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. Thank you for joining us this season on EA Sports. We'll see you next time.
Yeah. Please out. Yo, man. Ran the money up to a whole nother level. Hustle, I don't know no better. When I got richer, these got bro, call me slow 6 racks on a sweater. My think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spent 60 racks on the camouflage bells. Blue diamonds on me, I'm a blue devil. 220 on me, hustle and grub. I'm nothing like them, I put paper over pleasure. I used to want to imp, now I got self. If it's about money, then you know it's whatever. If it's about money, then you know I'm on it. These be hating no glitz, I don't. Can't take my chain, ain't nothing like homie. South Middle Spanish red, most want it. Hold up, let me switch the flow. Just like a baker, yeah, I'm addicted to dope. It's a cold word, yeah, keep a in my coat. Money hungry, yeah, tryna give me some more. On I pack, this ain't. I'm talking down on glitz, I like he ain't the GOAT. If you don't agree, ask the streets and yeah. This 5 air, you already know. Already know how it go. Already know I got on go. Money calling, gotta go. You gotta go if you play or you troll. Freshest on the globe. Got tryna snatch out my soul. Running bank pockets on swole. Young, got a whole lot of zeros. Running money up to a whole nother level. Hustle, I don't know no better. When I got richer, got bro call me slow 6 racks on a sweater. My think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spent 60 racks on the camouflage bells. Blue diamonds on me, I'm a blue devil. 220 on me, hustle and grub. I'm nothing like them, I put paper over pleasure. I used to want to imp, now I got self. If it's about money, then you know it's whatever. If it's about money, then you know I'm on it. These be hating no glitz, I don't. Can't take my chain, ain't nothing like homie. South Middle Spanish red, most want it.
I got places to go. People to see, time is precious. I look at my Cartier out of control. Just like my mind where I'm going. The women, the shorties know nothing but clothes. No stopping.